What's up, Hex? Carnivore. Danielle, good to see you. Working on making a relish. Nice. What's up, Orange? Mohit, welcome, welcome. Wonder if he's live and just let's go. Relish these. What? Is there automatic migrations for Ecto? This is something that I've been. Besides Ash. 8 years ago. Probably not in date anymore. Come with a good name? Not yet. It's going well, Lurker. What about you? Oh, we teaching up in here. ERD. Entity erosion diagram for Ecto scheme is available in your project. Oh, I don't want that. This just generates this. Oh, that's not what I'm really looking for. That's not really what I'm looking for. I was kind of hoping there'd be something that just let you give me such a great name. Thanks, Atomic. I mean, really, my name's not Teej, you know, but yeah. Did I just go to get a software engineering degree? My school offers Java track and C# track, which would recommend. I think it's pretty much a wash between them. ChatGPT generate graph viz dot. No, I don't want a diagram. What I want is to be able to just update my like my schema, and it just automatically builds the corresponding migration. So I know that this Ash framework stuff here has this as a concept. Yeah, I think they've got it in Django, right? Like, I don't really want to write them over and over. Just annoying. I mean, I could get faster at it. I'm exploring my options. You know what I mean? I'm exploring my options. No problem, tier. Show us this. What? PG admin for the win. How is that going to help me if I change my schema? No, I want to change my schema in Elixir code. Yeah, Nola, I agree. I think C is maybe nicer than C++ for teaching systems. It's just like a lot smaller amount of stuff. But yeah. Is Ash like Rails for Phoenix? I don't know, man. At Shy Rise, any Shy Rise, he's asleep for once. So you're looking for an ORM? Well, I already sort of, I don't want on an ORM in that sense. Like, we have Ecto, which is more of like a query builder, right? But like, I don't know if I want to go all the way to this Ash thing just to get automatic migrations. They do have a bunch of other stuff that seems really interesting. What is Ash Paper Trail? Oh, automatic versioning? Oh, nice. That's cool. So, like, generally, I find it a little bit weird. So, for example, let's look at, do we have anything that's like, any tables? I don't know. Do we have any tables? Anything with repo. Circles, repo. I don't think we really do. Not in this. I'll show you an example. If I go to like my user, like here we make fields with the schema, right? It seems kind of lame that I have to update these correspondingly in a migration. That's just a Django for the schema migrations. Well, no, we're gonna write it in Elixir, so I'm not gonna write it in any stuff in a different language. That kind of defeats the purpose as well. Does this make sense, chat? I just don't want to. I don't like having to update these and blah blah, keep them in sync. Just want to automatically do it, which like this has, like this Ash framework stuff has this already. Does it come like knowing language? Yeah. Worth rolling your own? I don't think it's worth rolling my own. I'd have to learn a lot about how all of it works. It would be way faster for me to just write it. Use Ash resource. Postgres do table tickets. Repo, help desk repo. Postgres do table representatives. Create the database and tables. So this is where generate database migrations. This is one of the many ways Ash can save time and reduce complexity. If you're unfamiliar, blah, blah, we already know what database migrations are. Ash Postgres, however, will store snapshots. Each time you run the command to generate migrations, figure out what migrations are needed. That's exactly... Toilet humor? Not allowed. Exactly. This will be cool. Are you going to like AST the source to get structure to diff? Well, I'm not going to write it myself. I'm not going to make my own. That's going to be way too much. Got him, Nightshade. You should always look at the generate that are correct. Do so by looking at this in migrations, and then we can do Ash setup. So this is like much more what I would want to do. You know what I mean? This will create like a table and all this other stuff. For create name Joan Armstrong. Do we already like make? Oh, so this is like in the getting started. I should read this one first. Okay, that's fine. Building your first Ash domain. Ash domain resource. Resource help desk support ticket. Okay, so this is like an alias. Help desk support ticket. Oops, sorry. That was from earlier. Commands. Edit today. Exploring my options for database stuff in Elixir, then starting to build my schema for my photo sharing app. Okay. Since this will be cool, but does it gleam? We're not going to use gleam. We're just not. It's not going to happen in this project, chat. Truncate employee. Oh, Nate, thank you. Thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, it's not today, but I still appreciate it. I'll have one eventually again, though. You know, Lord willing. Have you seen Edge DB? No. Use the default implementation of read and a create action, which we'll customize later. UUID primary key ID. Nice. Add a string type with subject. Okay, cool. Next, add your domain to your config. Run the following to create your config if it doesn't already exist. Yeah, it's plus or minus 6 months. True, follow Louis. What do you mean this isn't beautiful? This seems pretty good so far. Help desk domains, helpdesk.support. So this is a domain, and a domain can have multiple resources. I guess that's sort of the language that I should be getting. Okay. Elixir is beautiful. I've never seen a raw Elixir. Zig, by the way, I don't have any big thoughts on it, except that I'd like to try it. I've held plenty of bees today. Got them. Okay, so you need to put your domains. Help desk support ticket ash change set for create ash create a record, which is an instance of a resource. Create a ticket. We first make a change set with create. That seems wild. Why would I make a change set all the way from ash for this? Attributes. Don't allow nil. That makes sense. And public true. Attributes are private. Really? GraphQL nomenclature makes me sad in Elixir. GraphQL, what are you saying? GraphQL lol. Why are you just saying GraphQL lol? Oh, because it mentions it here? I'm so confused. I don't know what you're talking about, Johnny.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it!
Just do it. Yep. Yeah, we are looking today to figure out how we can start building the data bars. I like a lot of this, like what I'm seeing here. So all of this is built on top of Ecto, which is the thing that I've already tried out in Phoenix. And so a lot of this seems pretty nice. You know, like it's a pretty nice way to say this must be an atom. It must be one of these two things. Here's your default value. And no, it can't be nil. And it's going to generate a migration and everything. It's pretty nice. Create. I still don't really understand what these actions do. Actions do create, open, do, accept, subject. We use create with an exclamation here because raise an error given our review of the error. Recompile. Support ticket create subject. My mouse won't click. Consider newly created. Nice. If we didn't include a subject, it'll say attribute subjects required. Okay, well, I like that. I like this. For create. Earlier, didn't they do change set and then they did... Seems weird to say for create and then create again. What the beans is this? Why is create here twice? Create open. Oh, create can have a default. Got it. There's a create and it's just creating one without anything. It's a little weird. But okay, I sort of get what they're saying here. Yeah. So there's like different ones. So you can have different sort of like actions for creating. It's a little weird to... I would call this like new or something instead, I guess. It's just weird to see create twice, but okay. I'll buy it. Createception, exactly. I at least like that we're getting errors here. We get told when we don't have all of the right fields right away. It doesn't just like default to nil or null. That part's good. Update. Okay, update, close. We don't want to accept any inputs here. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I like this a lot, actually. Right, so this is like saying, okay, we're going to update a record. What are we going to do for updating a record? We're going to say, okay, we're going to take like this action. It's a close action. I'm not working on terminal right now. No, this is for a different thing. This is for personal startup. Validate attribute does not equal. That's very cool. Add validations. Change the status to closed. Try opening, closing ticket in IEX. Open a ticket. My mouse won't click. Create. Now we have a ticket. Yep. We're going to update it to close. Update. That's pretty cool. This is all in Elixir. I mean, that's pretty nice. Like, I do like this a lot. This feels like the kind of thing that you do a lot in this kind of situation, right? It's not coffee.elixir. Not true. Don't worry. Don't worry. This just seems really well tailored to solve those problems. I just don't know if I want to use it or not. This is a language that you would like to create in? I think so. Yeah, Elixir is functional, I would say. Querying without persistence. We haven't used a data layer. It doesn't like storing records in database. All the simple does is return the record back to us. It's a read action. Read. Oh, what? This just makes them without saving them anywhere. Interesting. Data layer implicitly use ash data layer. Simple. It just instructs won't actually store anything. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so I could just like test this out without actually even having... like I could do this without even having a database. Just testing stuff there. Okay, interesting. Acquire ash query. Ticket help desk for open. Right, so we're going to make some tickets and we'll close some of the tickets. Okay. Ash query filter contains subject to set data tickets read. Okay, right, yeah, so this is like if you didn't have a database, you could put these all here. Drives most of my code. Yeah, at least on Windows. A lot of ceremony. It's neat designing out a design schema. Well, it's kind of a lot of ceremony, but it feels like usually you just move the ceremony to later in a more verbose way. Like if I wanted to write this, right? Okay, so I want to make an update thing. I need to write a whole new def. I need to say that it doesn't accept any params. I need to make sure. Okay, like how much smaller could you make this? I don't know how much smaller you could make this. I was building this in PHP, yeah. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, this seems pretty good. I don't know how you could do this. I have a built-in database, or is it Redis? I don't think it has a built-in database. I mean, we're going to use Postgres. I don't know. It has its own built-in database? Like, what do you mean database, though? I guess I'm not sure exactly what you mean. I don't know, though, either. I'm still kind of an Erlang noob. Right, if you're saying, like, ways to store values, sure. You know. It says some real persistence or resources. I try out querying data, built-in data layer, testing property, ETS, Erlang term storage, as in the ETS one. In memory. Amnesia and the tables. Yeah, I don't know. Won't stick around with the unlicensed, but simple way to try things out. Resource, domain, help us data layer. Okay. That is your resource model. So, do you have to put this data layer on everything? That seems kind of weird, doesn't it? Dang. If data is code and code is data, are databases just code bases? Think about it. Think about it. We can see our persistence action, ETS is in memory, restarting will lose all of our data. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I like it yet or not. That's why we're reading through and we'll sort of pick out, we'll sort of decide if it seems worth trying out. We can also try it for a while, and if we don't like it, we can just delete it. Gonna need a drink after that one. Maybe I'll go get something. We just got some new sparkly waters. Git is a database manager of code-based databases. True. True. Show the tickets are closed and their subject is not contained for. I mean, this looks great. Query filter status, not equal or equals closed and not contains for. Very cool. So take it to a representative. First, let's create the representative resource. Okay, so we make a new resource. We're saying, hey, this is in this domain. Interesting. So each one has to pick its own data layer. That surprises me. There's no way to set a default one. Seems like there's got to be a way to set a default one. Maybe we'll get that later. I do love this. Yep, that part's all good. Relationships has many tickets. Therefore, many related records could exist. We assume that destination representative ID based on the module. Okay, cool. Now let's modify our ticket resource to have an inverse. Belongs to. Okay, nice. Finally, let's add our new representative resource to our domain module. Resources do resource. Yep, okay. Helpful compile time validations are a core concept of Ash. Okay, well, all right. Now I'm sold. Okay, now I'm sold. That was all you needed to say. Why is this not line number 1? That's all I want. I just want to know when I compile it that I either that I lied or I didn't lie, you know? It's all files in the end. We're going to literal relationships. Belongs to is allowed directly adding the under ID field. There are many. Update, assign, accept, present. Oh, very cool. Yep. Nice. Create a representative. Create, name, yep. And then add the representative. Change set for update, assign. Take this ticket and assign it to someone. Nice. Persist your data. This is highly recommended. Add a web API. Authorize access and work with the users. Policies would be interesting as well. So we'll check out some of this as well. And then now we can read the Postgres part because we already read this. Fearless compiling. Wait, what? I don't want to go here yet, I don't think. I think I want to go to here. Oh, this one. Oh, they have Ash Phoenix. Interesting. Create a new Ash Phoenix, Ash Postgres, add basic blog posts, create and migrate database, learn how to interact. Okay, nice. This sounds good too. We'll have to read this one as well. So we'll read this and then we'll read that. Ash Ketchum. We'll definitely be making a module called Ketchum. Of course, we'll have to figure out what the right scenario is, but we'll find a way. Although you do have to be careful. That's a pretty surefire way for Nintendo to take down your completely unrelated thing. All right, so we add Ash Postgres, blah, blah. That part's easy. Can create and configure a repo. Okay, yep, we make a repo. I'm familiar with this idea. That seems all good. OTP app, help.sk, def installed extensions. Some functions you need to run the first time you generate Ash functions. Okay. Catch them all. It's the global area. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, Nintendo will come after you just for saying Ash Ketchum. I'm sharing this cease and desist with you. Exactly, dude. It seems you've referenced something from Nintendo. So we will be making sure you can't make it onto the internet anymore. Ash Ketchup. That would have to be safe, I feel like, though. Next, we'll need to create configuration files. That's fine. We already have all of these when we do Postgres, so that's fine. Or when we do Phoenix, so we can skip this part. We'll have to add some of these. Config help desk ecto repos. Okay, interesting. We can have multiple different repos. Okay, cool. Someone has like 500,000 thing to be countersued with a class action. Yeah, I'm not really interested in suing Nintendo. I'm happy they like their IP. Doesn't use JavaScript on the back end. We're going to be very minimal on the JavaScript on the front end too. Believe it or not. All right, import config. Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, okay, this part's all fine. Add the repo. Yep, start the repo. Okay, that makes sense. You know HTMX? Probably not. Or just write it in Melange. Maybe at some point. When we rewrite this again using Riot and OCaml stack, then we can do it in Melange. Add Ash Postgres to our resources. Okay, so I still have to write this each time. Resource requires Ashgres, Postgres, and table, and the Ashgres Postgres repo. Okay. Table. Okay, tickets, repo. Okay. In representative. Okay, so we switched these. We just removed them from this other concept of like the ETS one and we did Postgres. Okay. Exactly, Antonio. Yep. I'll already be on my yacht by then, and I'll get to casually rewrite an OCaml for fun. OCaml is use case, but web isn't one of them. Web isn't one of them. Yet. Create the database and tables. I mean, Ahrefs would probably have something to say about that, but that's a separate discussion. Skill issue. True. What's your stack at your new company, Antonio? Is this HTMX for database? I don't know that we'll need HTMX. Like, I think Livewire already solves a lot of the problems. Livewire. I've been watching too much PHP stuff. Shirai is gonna be mad. Livewire mentioned. Let's go. Oh man. Okay, so sure, we make a code gen, add tickets and representatives. This is one of the ways it can save time and reduce complexity. This is the part that I was very excited. Mentioned. Is pick here? Help desk for create, Joe Armstrong create. So then we can do for create, open create, for update, assign, some representative. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is like the workflow. That makes sense. Update. Oh, interesting. This doesn't hit the database till here, probably, right? Query filter contains subject to read, which is nice. This is the same thing as before. Nice thing is that was the exact same code. This ran against a resource when we're back to IETS. That's what I was just going to say. Isn't this the same thing? That looks like the same thing to me. Let's add some aggregates to our representative resource. Aggregates are a tool to include grouped up data. Aggregates. Total tickets. Count. Oh, count? Total tickets is the count of the tickets. Count open tickets. That's pretty cool. Very cool. Also load individual aggregates on demand after queries have already been run. Minimal SQL will be issued to run the aggregates. Oh, nice. And we still have to say load. Great. That's exactly what I wanted to see. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I was a little worried when they said this, that we were not going to have to call load. But that's good. We do need to still call load. Good. I didn't want to just do like representatives dot open tickets and just have that like magically show up. I would have been sad. It would have been sad. But this is good. Calculations. I saw this earlier. It's very cool. You can do stuff that gets calculated in SQL, blah, blah, blah. Very nice. Great. For more information, you configure. You can add check constraints, configure, use Postgres schemas to ask multi-tenancy. Okay, so apparently we also need to read about their multi-tenancy stuff. I mean, if they have a bunch of this solved, I feel like we should use it. We're trying to be really practical here. Okay? Trying to be practical. Oh, I have my stream on members only again. Whoops. OCaml, I choose use. Exactly. If we weren't trying to be practical, we could go back and pick OCaml again. Okay, let's see Ash Phoenix. This should be pretty similar. Don't run mix ecto create as it asks you to. We will do this in Ash way later. Okay. Watching ads for Teach is rewarding though. Practical? How about using COBOL then? I don't think we're going to do that. Phoenix, and then add these. Mix steps get. Okay, so this is pretty similar to a bunch of the stuff that we had before. Teacher, my brain is burnt. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen, Nightshade. As they say. We let them cook and see what we got. What's up, Random? Great domain. It's nice to see someone read docs. Oh, we love docs here. Listen to Friendly Manual. Right there. Oh, we love the docs. We love the docs. Does this make it so you have to use it or Ecto, but not both? No, you use both. Like Ecto is built on top of, or Ash is built on top of Ecto, so it's good. Top 3 doc readers. I do my best, chat. We read the entire NeoVim user manual on stream. I'm not even a dev. Grid domain add resources. So this part makes sense. We do all these things that we had done before. Define an interface for calling resource actions. What is this? This has not been mentioned up till now. An Ash means allows a bounded context. Domain-driven designs can use analogous to Phoenix context, but simply a way of grouping related resources together. That's fine. Blog domain. Blog resources do resource. My Phoenix app blog.post do define an interface for calling resource actions. Define create post, list post, update post. Oh, this is like some goofy thing so that I can like have routes and all this stuff for it. Literally shaking right now. That makes sense. Just like in Laravel, exactly. Blog, and post. Creating the post resource. Okay, so we created a post. We added to the domain. Blah, blah. This is fine. Little bit annoying. I would really like for this. That's whatever. This part of it seems weird. Like, why do they make you have to repeat yourself here? I guess it's because that way both sides can know. It just seems like there should be an easier way to do this. Like, instead of use ash.resource, shouldn't I have like use my ash phoenix blog.resource? And then it does all of this. I don't know. That seems like what I would have. But anyways, that's fine. Maybe we can explore how to do that more later too. If we like this. Actions, defaults, read and destroy. Okay, sure. Create accepts title and update accepts content. Defines custom read action by ID. Read by ID. ID of type UUID. Wow, nil. Tell us we expect this action to return a single result. Filter the ID given the ID in the argument. Okay, cool. Choose some piece of data that exists in your resource. Yep, this part all makes sense. Ask ChatGPT. We will if we need to later. I mean, I don't know if ChatGPT knows about Ash framework. So that's like a separate problem that we'll have to figure out later, but that's okay. Miss Ash CodeGen initial migration. Don't worry about the other files, Grace. Okay. What up, chat? Hey, Mikia. Just asked ChatGPT about Melange and it gave me the wrong info. That doesn't surprise me. Migration file, commented in detail, create table. Oh, I love this, man. This is good. This is good stuff. I like this. Activating the resource. A resource using default action for create, read, update, and destroy. Yeah, it's got all the crud stuff. That's nice. Is that a Slack sound? It is. That's Mahika's theme song. Use turn debug. I never have, no. I mean, I'm sure it's probably heard of Ash framework. It's on the internet, right? I'm saying, but like, I'm saying more like, I don't know that it knows about Ash 3.0 latest documentation. Slack jump scare. Oh, we got him. You still streaming? No. I went offline and came back online. Don't worry. I haven't been on for like 15 hours total. Here we go. Rails type migrations. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. Below is the most verbose way of calling your resource. All other ways are some kind of shorthand of these. Okay, nice. So let's see it. Blog post, create with this title and create it. Read all the blog posts for read. I want to read everything and read it. Okay. By ID, blah, blah, read one. Update post for update. The code interface. You may notice this already and it's done in your post resource inside of the domain module. You can create code interfaces whatever you like. The function name doesn't have to match the action name in any way. You could also write define, make, post, action, create. Okay. Now we can call a resource like so. My Phoenix blog.create post title. That's all from doing this. define get post args id action by id. Okay. Create post. Get. Okay, that's pretty cool. 3 months watching, you still didn't take the time to learn Lua. Don't worry, we're gonna read the whole docs sometime soon. Gotta farm that watch time. Exactly. Can't believe you're actually reading docs. Oh, Antonio, this is nighttime stream is for me to try and build this for real. So I think the reason that all of them are prefixed with 4 is because these are all the built-in ones. Because then look at this. You can make your own. And now you just have this create post, right? List post. This is like for create. So you can just call this create or something. Switching to Ash or looking at it for the Photos app. For the Photos app, Mahika, yep. You have some older doc reading stream videos available on YouTube of me just, was me distract you? Well, that too, Antonio. You still stream. Yeah, 4Ds. Dang. I don't have, besides I have this one, this LGTM, or whoops, not LGTM, listen to friendly manual. There you go. There's 10 hours of me reading the friendly manual. Okay, so these are all on Ash change set. Okay, this way is so much better. This way is so much nicer. While being sick. No. That was what got me sick, basically. I mean, towards the end, my voice was not feeling 100% anymore. That's true. This is really cool. I really like this. So where did we make this? Resource, my blog.post. It's weird that this goes here. Can I not put this? Why can't I put this like here? Can I? Maybe I can. Maybe I can do define and then put that here. I don't know. I'll have to check that out later. Reading aloud for 10 hours straight harms your voice. Yeah. I don't know how I was supposed to know that. No one ever warned me. Have a raising and non-raising. We'll just take create and create. Yep. Connect your resource to a Phoenix live view. Now we know how to interact with a resource. Let's connect to a simple Phoenix live view. You use let instead of let. Okay. When the video did so well on your channel, I bet a lot of people put it on while trying to fall asleep. Yeah, it did pretty well, I thought. If enum empty posts, no post created yet. It does trigger me that enum is for enumeration or enumerable. I don't like that. I wish this was something else. Like it or empty or something. Sequence empty. Enum throws me off every time. But that's okay. List for post in posts. Okay. Post title render assigns blog post. Posts. Okay. And we've got like a form. Create form, create post. The title. Update post with some stuff here. Okay, great. Mount. Blog, list post. Assign socket is post to post. Post selector is post selector. I don't know if I know what that does. Is that a function down here? Post selector for post posts, post title. Okay. Ash Phoenix. Ooh, it's got forms built in too. Ooh. I should make a fully feature. Yeah. We're working on it. I'll give 100 subs. That might be more money than we make from this business. So I'll have to keep that in mind. I'll have to keep that Kim Kardashian. Oh no. Okay, but I like seeing that they've got forms here. Form, like they got a form thing. Update form, update post. So here's like update post. Great. Form params. Yeah, unpack out the values. That's great. Weird that they didn't put this here, but that's fine. Post ID. Log. Get post. Update post. List new posts. Put it in. Okay, that makes sense. And then you go back. Okay. Any homies, why all my files have 8 space tabs except Python and NeoVim using Kickstart? That is surprising. I thought Sleuth would not put 8 for everything. You can do set like shift width and some other stuff like that by default in your initial config to get better options. I thought it was Vim Sleuth that did that automatically. Maybe we used a different one, but I'm not sure. And don't forget to add live view to your router. Yep. Now starting the web server on Mixed Phoenix server. Where to next? Okay, so this makes sense. That's great. We can check the auth. We can check out auth stuff later. I'm not super. I'm sure they've got a lot of good options for auth. It looks like here, which is nice. I like seeing these built in. Topics. Dash Phoenix. How to. I can write my own extensions, which I always like. I'm always down to see more about. A little weird to put about way down here. Event sourced application framework. In Ash, primary data direct resources. 5 types of actions. Generic. Okay. What do you think of the Dota patch? Didn't check it out yet. Didn't want to get spoiled. Might watch some reactions tomorrow. Dude, AAPL is the most valuable company. That strikes me as unlikely. Always reasonably inspired by Ruby on Rails. I think so. I mean, some of it is also inspired by Phoenix, I think, and sort of just trying to be maybe, I would say, even more opinionated. I don't really know exactly how you would describe it yet. What up, Arbit? Good to see you. Dota stream in the near future? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't played it. Is this related to Phoenix? You can use it with Phoenix, yes. What's up, CD? Primary actions. Primary action will inform through which action you insert automated circumstances. Primary action main relationship. Simple way. So we look for a primary read. To mark an action as primary, do read action name primary. Okay. Accepting inputs. Create. So then you can pass name and description. Makes sense. Default accept all. Default accept name and description. Create, update, accept something else. Use if they don't define one. Got it. If anything that's not like the dev have any opinions, 100% 9, there is an exact way to do things. Now we're talking. You never see people stream Rails, but it's like many real world SF company backends. With async Ruby is even better with the current Falcon server. Oh, interesting, Curly. Yeah. Okay, so this is good. Idiomatic actions. Name your actions. Is not have you build simple CRUD style applications. Resource for basic actions. Shorthand to accomplish this. Read, destroy, create, update. I don't know what this is all about. What is this? Why is this one doing like a kiss? They won't have all reads going through a single read, and same goes for other actions. Richer the actions and the resource, better information you can have. Manage some parent resource. Managing relationships for more. Okay, I think we read this part already, but we read some of this. Okay. As one has many, many to many. Okay. Ash provides utilities, modify queries, and change sets outside of the actions on resources. Very important tool in our tool, but it's very easy to abuse. Nice. Here's the wrong way to do it. So don't hesitate to check out other guides if you don't understand. Top tickets. Query for read, filter these. Do this user ID. Status is open. Sort at limit 10. Read. In the resource, defaults read. And here is the right way, where the rules about getting the top tickets have been moved into the resource in a nicely named action and in the code interface. Top ticket is meant to be obsolete by your Ash resource. Here's how it should be done. Okay. Speaking of prettier, Tej, you look tired and ugly today. Dang. I'm going to go get something to drink. Okay, I'm back. I don't think I need Ash, but I think it might be useful. Dang, what a comment. Why I got to do him like that. For those of you who missed it yesterday, someone said I look tired, and Antonio was like, you know, that's pretty much the worst message you can send to someone. I was like, it's not the worst. They could say, wow, you look tired and ugly. Now it's late night. We're doing late night streams these days. Ooh, that's pretty good. Passion fruit, orange, guava, sparkling water. Like, that would have definitely hurt more, you know what I mean, than just saying you look tired. That's good. Spindrift is good, dude. I want to get them as a sponsor. What problem does Ash have that you are currently having with your project? Well, currently I don't have a project. I just have an idea. I've got this great idea for an app. I just need someone else to build it for me. What's the idea? What's the drink? It's Spindrift. Sparkling water and real squeezed fruit. Dude, I would love to get sponsored by them. This one is the passion fruit orange guava. First time I tried it, very good. The idea is a photo sharing app for friends and family. I'm not going to talk too much about it today because we already talked about it a bunch. I'll make a video explaining it this week, though. I know, Spindrift, sponsor me. Just start tagging them. Just get them on the tweeters. Hey, I've got a major problem. My favorite streamer isn't sponsored by you. We'll get him eventually. Here's the right way where the rules are getting... Oh, so the main thing that I want to get from... that I'm interested in Ash, there's a few different things. The first one is just automating some simple stuff that you do all the time that's very easy to make a mistake on, like doing migrations. I think, like, if I define the schema in Elixir, I should just have the migrations get generated to match it. Like this kind of scenario. I'm also interested in some of the other stuff that's sort of like already somewhat solved, it seems, inside of here. So I don't know. We'll see. No, the answer won't be just write SQL because I'm not going to do it, Antonio. I'm just not going to do it. I don't want to. Anyways, okay. What's the problem with SQL? Oh, there's no problem with it. I just want to do this other way. Is there writing NoSQL? No, I did that already for the first 2 years of my professional career. Ugh, he has wants. I mean, mostly I'm interested in a lot of the stuff that's going on here. In particularly here, I think there's some very cool stuff going on composing the different items. But we'll see if it ends up being... I may, in the end, have decided I should have just written the SQL myself, which is fine. Then we'll have known. Went to Spain, and it was just nothing but mineral water everywhere. I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Color scheme? This color scheme is my code. Please DM me when you decide that. I'll, of course, let you know, of course. I feel like raw SQL is hard to do rapid development that requires regular change to actual database design. I think it probably depends. But we'll see. I don't know. I've done both. I've done like full ORM in Django land. I've done SQL like fragments and composing them with Go at like SourceGraph. I did like a mix with SQL, I think SQL X in Rust. I've done a mix, I think. This is built on top of Ecto. So it still uses Ecto. I'm not gonna answer anymore. Just why not XYZ? I don't know yet. That's why I'm reading the docs. See how I'm reading to find it out? I don't know yet. So we have to wait and find out. Thank you, Mahika. I appreciate that. Why not? Okay, well, that's because it doesn't have Phoenix. So I was writing anything non-work in Lua until Christmas. Nice. Why not Twitch.tv Smart? Why don't you use what I use? Why Django? Half-Life 2 has no sequel. Dang. It's tough. Why not VB6? Why not use your Prime subs? Thank you, Antonio. Great point. You can use them. But why male models? I could not remember at first. Should I... Do you guys want... I'll just tell the embarrassing story. I already know that you're going to say, yes, TJ, tell us your embarrassing. I couldn't remember the male models thing originally was from Zoolander. And then I was thinking, did I miss Prime reading some weird article about AI models? And they are like... and for some reason, people thought they were talking about male models or something. Did I miss some inside joke that I've forgotten about or that I just missed the stream for? Because it was everybody in Prime chat saying why male models. After me, but I can't find it. There's a project that made SQL a web server language. Oh, nice. I don't use my Prime sub. I tier 3. Smart. That's the smartest move. Why not Bash? What made you interested in working with Elixir recently? Well, for my last project, Elixir fits the structure really well. It's the idea of message passing and all this other stuff. For this one, I enjoyed my experience a lot with Elixir. I thought Live View, not Live Wire. I also thought Live Wire was good, but I thought Live View was really good. And I think it gives a lot of possibility for really good scaling and some others. So I'm really just interested to try it out. TGV waiting library. True. True. Why not Spanish? Como se dice? Why not Spanish? Ecto's good enough for me. I've been interested in Ash. We're trying to keep testing. Yeah, I mean that's why we're reading. We'll see if it's good. ¿Por qué no español? Me gusta español. I don't remember very much from Spanish. I only took 2 years in college or in high school. ¿Por qué, Maria? ¿Por qué, Maria? So this is pretty interesting. Build, limit, sort, open net. Interesting. Filter. There's a lot going on in here. That's pretty interesting. Now, whatever code I write should be called top tickets. I can now call help desk support ticket top. By doing it this way, you get the primary and get a nice simple interface to call into, but you also have a way to modify the actions invoked any way necessary. Because the old way of building manually. If I only want to see top tickets that only last 10 minutes. Oh, see, this is very cool. Why not get started and introduce Slash later? Well, I have already tried something with just Elixir, Phoenix, and Ecto. Just, I guess. And I didn't really love how all the migrations were managed. I felt like some of it should be more automatic. Some stuff felt like I was writing a lot of the same stuff over and over. That was just with something simple. So I'm just trying out, see if somebody's already done some of those things. I watched like 1 or 2 talks from the Ash people, and I wasn't like, oh, I'm going to throw everything away. This seemed like decent ideas. Should we be talking Portuguese if messing around with Elixir? True. When's something interesting? Serious consumer-facing action is not something I was looking for to see. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see if it becomes a serious consumer-facing application. This part's really cool, though. All right, Antonio, are you still here? Or did you leave to just wait for me to message you back saying, you know, you're right about SQL? Like, how would you do... This is the thing that I don't really get. How would you do this idea in like just pure SQL land, right? Like, how would you share this like top query with also then doing a filter here? Like, what would you do? You'd have something that takes an optional list of additional conditions or something like that, or like use... Oh, I got you. Okay. Query builder in the code. Gotcha. Yep. I'm with you. Yes, writing the SQL for migrations is really not so bad. You're right. But I'm super not going to do that because I'll just be mad about it. Like, I'll just be salty that I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? Nose X Havers? What's up? Pranav, welcome. BRB. Okay, this is great. This is very cool. Read actions, operating action query, reads always return lists, the active pagination, or returning single result. Non-continuous action itself. So here's an example of read action. Argument. Read ticket queue. Like, I really feel like you could write a lot of this very fast, which is nice. Can save you keystrokes, remigration. Yeah, right. But then what if you want to update something? Like, what's the easiest way to update a particular field? Is there such an easy way to do it and also get the migration generated for you? Like, I get that it's not something you do all the time. You could probably not do it, etc. You can use argument values need to read your argument. Priorities is an array of atoms. Constraints 1 of low, medium, high. Okay, very cool. This item may be paginated and returns skull counter record by default. It's not that painful. Yeah, I know it's not. Are the pipes prependent statements like F# pipes or just dot access equivalent object? They're like F# pipes. Yeah. Ash gets a convenience from running a read action, filtering by unique identifier, and getting only a single result. Get resource 1. Filter limit to read here. Case do nothing. Raise not found. Result. Okay, very cool. That's funny. Raise too many results. Read 1, but is not taking it for as useful when you expect the action to return only 1. Read 1 query. Nice. You'll be accepting contributions for this app? Yeah. It's going to be open source. Cool, but can you make Flappy Bird with Ash? Maybe. I don't know. Just do it right the first time. Yeah, I know. And that's a skill issue problem for me. Hello from Nicaragua. Very cool. Welcome. I just think it's so crazy people can watch from all over the world. Is that not just wild? Do you guys ever think about that? Like, isn't it just cool? I'm watching from your mom's house? It seems unlikely. Yeah, Antonio agreed. On vacation in Thai, and I talk to him daily. Yeah, it's wild. Yes, it's nice to you. Hey, thanks, Dark K. Watching from Finland, 7 a.m. My super fan or what? Yes. Watching from the Middle East. Dang. It's just what, like, and then you think about just how many different places everyone's from just in this chat. Oh my goodness. So cool. Aussie 2 a.m. Brazil? Oh, just a Nicholas in a cage. Nice. Great name. We're from Kentucky. Very cool. Tokyo. Oh my goodness. That's pretty cool. That part just strikes me as just Indiana, the best state in America. I mean, at least it's not Ohio. That's for sure. Oh, I'm using Tokyo right now. We're not in Kansas anymore. True. We named the dog Indiana. From Bahrain. Dang. From Ohio in Tokyo. No, that really, Matt? Oh, that's funny. How about Nebraska? Seems cool. I had to get away from Ohio. Smart. It just big, like, I had to get so far away to move countries. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's cool. They've already got pagination built in and everything. Really cool. Bubba and many other Michelin star restaurants. There's Texas Roadhouse, not Indiana Roadhouse. Yeah. Oh, so when we when we were in Florida, it was so funny. There was another family at the pool, and we were talking to them and stuff, and the kids were kind of like playing together and everything. And as we were leaving, I think my in-laws asked like where they were from, and they said Ohio, and I said I'm sorry back to them, and they go, "Oh, what? You're from Michigan?" Like, oh, you have one good football year, and now you know. So funny. Oh, so good, man. Oh, it was so good. Just cracked me up. What was the previous project with Elixir? I built a NeoVim integration with Twitch chat and a bunch of other stuff to do goofy things like typing like this.
How would you say your mental focus is?
Oh, it's focused.
It's focused. So like that, how that shows up, and that it's on this overlay and everything. That's all from Elixir, and it can do a bunch of other things too, like rewards, Teej, dashboard, like this. This is all the lever's never not creepy. It's so weird. This whole page and everything is all from the same stuff. So built a whole fake economy and a bunch of other things too. And Tony, did you ever just think like that's the president? Oh man. Too good, dude. Too good. Yeah, exactly. So that part's all in Elixir. Hey, Night Mahika, thanks for hanging. Michelin is the same as the tire Michelin. Yeah, it's kind of weird how it happened. Okay, well, I think I'm pretty convinced I want to at least try this. I don't know if we can actually use multi-tenancy for this. Because it's like people are going to be sharing between layers, so it probably doesn't even make sense. Even though it would be cool to maybe think about how to do that, but that's fine. I don't think we can do it.
to give.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach. You ever drunk Baileys from a shoe?
Ooh, nice. People are going to get their theme songs again. Are you suggesting the reptiles? I'm not saying they're not reptiles. At least I thought people's theme songs were going to be playing. Past midnight. Antonio, did yours already play? Oh, it did, right? Plausible deniability. Exactly. Whose midnight? It should be my midnight. Like, it just passed my midnight, so people's theme songs should be happening. Managing related data. Your data letter may enforce conforming between the following key guidelines: Ash Postgres references. Configure behavior references section, which use Postgres configuration for references, post, on delete, delete, on update, update name, comments to post for key. Okay. No resource logic is applied to these operations. No authorization rule validation. No notification operand directly in the database. Yeah, that makes sense. By the way, previous offer still saying you want to talk with Jose. I can connect you. Yeah, I might take you up on that. That could be really fun. It would be nice to talk to him. I'd like to play a little bit more with Live Book and some other stuff first before we talk. I think it would be kind of fun to explore a little bit more of some of the other stuff he's been working on as well. What let him create Lua? That would be such a funny. That'd be such a funny intro. Could ask him if he wanted to do like a Between Two Ferns style interview. And, you know, hey, Jose, thanks for taking the time. As one of the foremost Brazilian programmers, I was wondering, why did you choose one indexing to start in Lua? Yeah. And then the best part isn't Erlang 1 indexed, right? So then Elixir had to is doing a bunch of stuff to to have to go back between those two at some points too. I don't know. They cut him off before he can finish. Yeah, exactly. He just answers in Portuguese. He just answers in Portuguese. He's yelling at me. That's the end. Right. So, do you guys speak Spanish or Brazilian there? Ash Postgres is data layer, most full feature data listing specific. You should use Ash Postgres. Nice. Oh no. Why did you create Lua? That would be so funny, dude. Oh my goodness. Portugal Web Studio. Oh man. Integer primary key, attribute, text, relationships belong to author, my app user, Postgres table tweets. So it might look like this. Screen records, add the table. Ash migrate to run them. For more information on this, Ash migrate. Often you will run into where you want to make slight change to resource after you've already generated migrations using Git and like to undo those changes and then regenerate. This script might be useful. Get the count, roll back untracked. Oh, that's really funny. Delete these. Regenerate. Oh, I love this. Yeah, they have ULIDs, or they have at least UIDs. I don't know if they've got the other ones or not. Jose, how is it being from Uruguay? Is he actually not from Brazil? I just assumed. Okay, so instead we're just trying to like make him upset or something. Brazilian Portuguese is actually different. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know they're actually different. I know I don't live in the UP though, John. I wrote that script. Did you really, Frank? Oh, this is awesome. I like this. See, I could see myself doing this a lot. This is exactly what I want to do. Probably yoink this. After this regen, you can make skill change on it. Then you can do a regen name of operation. If you like the modern automatically run for generation. Honestly, run after. Nice. Hash. Okay, cool. Maybe look at it. Sounds good. Dude, this one is really good. I like Spindrift. Spindrift, the nice thing is that it's got real juice inside. It's not an ad, but it should be. So it doesn't taste like the echo of the flavor that's on the can. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I guess that could be a lemon flavored water. Right? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't taste like, it just tastes like actually flavorful. Yeah, I know. Like a lemon fart down the water, right? Or that they had lemons in the next room. You know, it doesn't taste like that. It tastes like it actually has flavor, which I like. But then it's, you know, overall, you know, carbonated water, guava puree, passion fruit juice, orange juice, citric acid, no sugar added. You know what I'm saying? That's all the ingredients. And this is what I'm saying. I need to have this. I need to have this as a sponsor. That's all that's in the ingredients list. Right? That's all you want in the ingredients list. It actually is easy to have. I have to say I only can have one a day because it's easy to just be like, I'll just drink these. I could drink more of them.
Like you'll go person,
not enough corn.
Woman, man,
camera.
Camera.
What is the rest of the clip? What does he say after camera? What does he say? I need to know. Okay, but then what about after TV? How does camera make sense in the sentence? Is it saying like they're all gonna be, I'm gonna be on all of them? Person, woman, man, camera, TV. What is the what he's making? He was taking a dementia test. It was a memory test. Oh, okay, got it. It was just listing like things. Spellgrino is pretty good, yeah. Or Pellegrino, ask Pellegrino, however you want to say it. I don't really care. Got it. Man, person, woman, man, camera. Huge. Someone says the chat isn't the one that's showing up on the screen. I'm so confused. Yeah, it's the Twitch chat. Just seems like he said what was around. Yeah. I thought it was going to be like all of them are like pointed at me or something, like looking at me or something, you know what I mean? But that also makes sense. All right, let's just try Ash for a little bit and let's see what happens. Let's just give it a go, okay? I want to give it a go. Have we ever heard him laugh? Me? Or the Trumpster? That's a good question. Trump actual laugh.
Today I stand before the United Nations General Assembly to share the extraordinary progress we've made in less than in the history of our country. America's so true. Didn't expect that reaction, but that's okay.
I don't know. Okay, watch this one. I didn't read the title. What does Trump's actual laugh sound like? What does Trump's actual laugh sound like? Wait, we can't find one. We can't find a clip of it. I can't find any clips of it. It's been deleted. Oh man, do we trust a man who doesn't laugh? It's a good question. It's a fair question. But do you? On the flip side, do you trust a man whose laugh looks like this?
Is? Oh, it's focused.
I don't know.
Mary Kate and Ashley.
Mary Kate and Ashley.
Mary Kate and Ashley. Mary Kate and Ashley. I was 8 when I met Mary Kate. That was actually the same day that I met Ashley.
Just got out of genre, sweating bullets. D-Mac, how'd it go? Anyways, back on track. We're focused. We're so focused. Okay, so I need to make a... I think I need to do a completely new one anyways. For new Elixir application, add Ash as a dependency. Okay, we already have Elixir in this. We have a text editor, indeed, and we have terminal. We'll use this. I'm not going to do this, but that's fine. In your terminal, mix new sup. A supervision tree. No, I want to just do... There was one with Phoenix. This is the one we want to do. Phoenix up and running, philosophy guide. If you want to follow it for yourself. Yeah. Install Phoenix. We already did this. Mix Phoenix new. Okay, we did this as well. CD into here. Okay, but we probably scuffed this part up. So let's go ahead and just go... Move readme to here and move mise toml to here. Move mise toml to here. I don't think any of the other ones we need. Okay, ignore. Nothing else inside of here was useful. Okay. rm-rf circles. Okay. So let's start this over again. Mix. Phoenix new. We'll call it circles again though. Why do I have two of these? Okay. All right, let's try this. Mix Phoenix new. Okay, so I still have to do this first. Okay. We're going to try umbrella apps. What are umbrella apps? What do you mean? Umbrella projects are mostly useless. I don't even know what you mean. Hex, hey, thank you. Now I'm going to have that Mary Kate and Ashley song stuck in my head all day. Mary Kate and Ashley. People who really want microservices. I don't want microservices. Oh, yes. Mix, Phoenix new. We'll still call it circles for now. Sure, we'll put it all in a subdirectory because it's just simpler. Umbrella's like Turbo in TS World. I don't know anything about TypeScript, so it's the wrong... You're sparking up the wrong tree. Don't run mix ecto create. I'm pretty sure that's the thing I scuffed up last time. I guess I don't know, though. I don't know if I did or not. Didn't I just make a get ignore? Why is this not? Why? Oh, probably because I didn't get init this. I think I did TJ DeVries and password. If I recall, we'll have to check that out later. Umbrella. Why do I use this though? What is the purpose? I don't think I need this. Oh, umbrellas, mono repeal. Okay, got it. Yeah, I don't think so. You could have done mix ecto drop. Okay. Mix ecto drop. I don't know if I'm actually connected or not. It's already been dropped. Great. Add dependencies. Zup. We got these. Hello? How do I know what the versions of Ash are right now? 3.0? Hex docs, Ash Postgres, V2. Should I be using V2? I don't know. Hopefully that works still for 3.0. I'm imagining it should, right? Ash Phoenix. No. What? Do they all go together? Then why these aren't ready for V3? Why say no? No! No! Yesterday that corrosion have everything that comp devs file, mix command, and how Nix works might be a thing. It probably is. Teach actually reads YouTube chat. I do. Sometimes a little bit slower, especially at nighttime when I'm focused.
How would you say your mental focus is?
Oh, it's
focused.
Mix depths. Oh, I love Nix. Ash 2.0. Okay, that's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. 2, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, now where are we here? Add this zoop, in my formatter file. Okay. Now depths gets use Ash Postgres repo. We need to swap ecto repo for Ashgres post repo, Postgres repo. Okay. Enriches with Ash behavior. Within wrapper about ecto repo. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. So we go to repo here. And then instead of doing this, we're going to copy pasta this idea. OTP app circles, I'm pretty sure. Circles would be the name, yeah. Use Ash Postgres repo. Okay, sure. Edit config. Config. And we're looking for Ash domains. We didn't do this part yet. We didn't make any domains. We're going to need to do this, but we haven't done it yet. We haven't made a domain. Okay, yeah, we can maybe do that. Create the domain and add resources. This is all I need then? Is this gonna work? We need to make a really simple thing. We should make just like the simplest like photo one, right? I don't know what you would even call this. We go to circles. We're here and we do something like domains are effectively similar to Phoenix context. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, an anonymous gifter. Thank you. Okay, so what would be my simplest? I want to make, we need to make like a user table, I guess, right? Do I make what would I even put as the domain for this? I have like, okay, so I have a domain, right? We say blog or something. I should have my own, I don't know. What would you even call this? Accounts? Accounts, maybe? Yeah, we'll come back to this auth stuff later. The auth stuff is sort of separate in my mind from a user. Like you auth to get into some like user, right? So it's like, yeah, so you have some other account here that's like a user account, right? Use Ash resource, extensions here, policy authorizer. Yeah, so I still make this inside of here, right? So this is like similar idea to what we do this. So we'll come back to a bunch of these other ideas later, but so right now we can do like accounts. That seems reasonable. So do like accounts ex. Yes. We go circles, accounts is not a def module, circle.accounts. Okay. Circles.accounts.user. I know, something like this, right? And then we need to add a domain in our config. Circles.accounts. Whoops. Okay, awesome. Now we make a new resource. Sure, all right. I'm willing to buy this. It's circles accounts user doesn't exist. That makes sense. We're gonna make something here where we go accounts slash, yes, okay, user ex, yes, def module circles, nope, circles dot accounts dot user do end use ash resource, use ash resource domain circles accounts and data layer is ash postgres data layer. Okay, and then we'll say postgres do end table users. Sure, that's fine for now. Repo is circles repo. Okay. Right, so then there was another trick somewhere that we had to put this blog.post thing, right? Which was kind of annoying. That was the part where I thought, that's kind of weird. Why do I have to put that in two different places? Right? Or do I not? Wow, just come back. Where are we? We're trying out Ash. Does that command create an accounts table with user form key and user table? It will, yeah. It will, yes, it will create one. Yes. Oh, we probably need to do attributes as well. So let's go to attributes, do end. Let's go oh, no completion for that. Primary key ID. Oh, no comma there. Whoops. There's no such import. So I must be doing something mix compile. Yeah, so we're doing something wrong here. Where are we not blog.post? Where are we missing this? We're missing this somewhere here. Probably from the very first getting started one. Resources. Let's just, what if we just comment all of these out? Maybe those don't exist yet. User primary ID. Well, so I thought UID primary ID. I don't see any other domain. Circle accounts, right? That's what I said. Circles.accounts. Use ash resource. Resources do. This doesn't have to go anywhere special. No, right. Okay. Use ash domain. Resources do resource. Yep. UUID. Oh, I gotta add it as another ID. Or as another okay. Oh, so maybe I need to add that as another. It doesn't seem like it. I have some other problems as well, right? So let's see if we can get maybe I don't have any other problems. Okay, cool. So that compiles. Okay, he's going prime mode. Oh, it's key, not I. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Sorry, chat. Good call. Yep. We're good. You picked up yet another ivory tower language. Indeed, Evie. Did you forget your edit? Now, I think it was because it wasn't a real. It wasn't registered yet as a resource or something like this. So now we're good. I also edited the formatter one. Okay, so now we have this, and we have a domain, and we have Postgres, and we have this thing. Where did that nice little where did that cool? Not Ash Phoenix, although we are gonna need to get back to this. We probably should actually go back to that Phoenix one because it's gonna tell us to do something else. All right. Okay. So we now have our first resource that's created. Okay, that's good. We'll do actions and stuff later. Mix ash setup. Okay, sure. Mix ash setup. Okay. Now we need to populate our data. So I do this by generating and performing a migration. Mix ash code gen initial code migration. Sure, we'll do this. Nice. Very cool. And then we should have migrations. Create table users primary key false, add ID UID null false default here primary key true. Yes, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want. That's great. Frank, it's very cool. Frank, where is the script that you wrote again so that I can copy paste it? Okay. I will give you the permaban. Weird. Ash Postgres. Okay. Sorry. Very weird. Here we go, this one. No, he sent some other ones that I had to add as block terms already. That's an unfortunate name, yeah. Does this have like a apply fix? That's cool. Okay, so now we should be able to do change mod plus x script scripts here. So now if we go back to user, what's up, Vibra? You can define an API interface on domain and or the resource itself based on your preference. Okay, cool. So I go to user. Now we could say something like, I don't know, attribute username string. Sure, that seems good. We do scripts regen. Let's add priv migrations. Was it static migrations? Repo migrations, right? We'll add this one. And we'll add... And then... it's called circles right now, but it's probably not what it's going to be finally called. We'll just change the name later. Add a migration. Init migration for Ash. Yep. Okay. So now if I do scripts regen, and we say init user, something like this, right? Mix this. Did I mess this up? Name must be provided when generating reductionless dry run. Using object name will migrate resource 1. Okay, that's weird. I thought... Is it not name? What? Oh, maybe I just didn't read. Name. To provide name, for example, name. Do I not need to have this? I think I don't need to have that. Let's try that again. So if I go to migrations and we go to... Did we get 2 of these somehow? I'd have to kill those. That is so... It's so good. Like, that's exactly what you want. Oh, it's gonna... Yeah, it's gonna have a... It'll be a website and everything. Git rm rf priv repo migrations uninit Ash migration. Can't wait for the iOS dev streams. Well, we'll just do a web view. If I have to make it, can't we do basically everything with just web view these days? Surely there's a way to just like it's not a complicated app in a UI perspective. Like it's just a stream of photos. Mostly, you know, like can't I just surely we can get HTML and CSS and JavaScript to just do it all there? We just pretend. All right, so okay, that's great so far. So now let's do this. Get this is probably good. Yeah, that should all be good. Config, those are safe. That's fine. Sure. So we can do. All right. So now we go to migrations, or we go to user, right? And let's say we do attribute and we say, I don't know, email. Sure. That's a good one. Thanks. And now we do shift regen user add email. Oh, dude, that's so nice. That's exactly what I want. Your Twitch stream is also streaming photos. It's true. PWA for the lazy ones. I mean, if it gets really successful, sure, we'll make native apps. I don't know. Johnny Clutter with feel we just write 001 create user table SQL. We're definitely not doing that. We already solved everything. We're already done. Do you not see this? This is great. Now what happens if I change this to like, do we have integer? Is that a thing? I don't know. What happens if I do this? See, that's what I want for sure. Username, numbers. That's nice right there. That's good. That's good stuff right there. Okay. Is this Enterprise Elixir? It's gonna be. It's gonna be for sure. I got exactly what I was looking for here. Exactly what I was looking for. I know, but I guess you don't really see the benefit for keeping Elixir types. But I guess I don't really see the benefit for keeping your Elixir types in sync with tables. If possible, for me at least. Why did it re-add email? I didn't add email in the first migration. It noticed that those were different. I think Ash is a big deal, especially because how extensible it is. Yeah. The thing that I want is I want there to only be one spot where there's the truth about what the table looks like. That's what I want. I don't want to be tricked into thinking that I have this data structure and then my migration says something different. Right? That's what I don't want. So that's the main reason I like it. I already got basically like I got already messed up by doing something else from this in the last one where I thought I had modified the migrations but it didn't and blah blah blah. Makes ecto dump can replace a long history of migrations. Oh, that's cool. Alter table sometimes. Yeah, SQLite, I have a hard time updating schemas when I've tried to do it in the past. Work on their feelings. I don't feel that I need to do any like work on my feelings. I'm happy. So, that's why I'm working on a project. Aside from web backend, do you see yourself? Yeah, I know, Maniac. I'm just teasing. Using Elixir for any other projects? Well, I mean, it's going to be for the front end. Too. We're going to use, we're going to use live view and stuff. So it's going to be a whole web application. In your Postgres do block, you can put your custom Postgres stuff like constraints, functions, and it'll keep current. Ooh, I really like that. Nice. Oh, right here. I saw that already. So we can add that. I saw that foreign key shenanigans going on earlier. Right? Really stop apologizing on the internet. True, Maniac. Teach streams. I was SQLite put for a hot second. As soon as you need to drop any string, you basically need a nuke. Well, what you would usually do is you could just you create a new column and then you do some work and then later you migrate the column back over and blah, blah, blah. But yes, I think that part is a little bit complicated for SQLite, especially if you actually have users. But what can you do? Custom statements. Oh, sweet. Very cool. I like this a lot as well. Section for configuring custom statements to add to migrations. Nice. Custom indices. Very cool. There's lots of cool stuff here. This looks great. Save must be equal to the resource. Options, up, down, code. Yeah. Sweet. Hey, see you, Dark A. Thanks for hanging. I like this. I'm liking it a lot so far. These are like fine for users right now. Zach in the game thought of a lot. Yeah, nearly everything. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, it seems great so far. Finishing up now or still going? Maybe 10 more minutes. Then I'll go to bed. That'll be 1 a.m. So many of these users have been added as requested users. Acting very attentive with users live. Nice. So you had Elixir Conf. It'll be fun. When's the next Elixir Conf? Maybe we can get Terminal Coffee to come. What are you sipping on? It's a Spindrift sparkling water. Not an ad, but it could be. I'll just say it again. Oh, no. Switch. Switch back. Switch. There we go. So good, dude. Very good. August in Orlando? Oh, I can't. I'm doing Laracon in August. Yeah, August. Yep. We already code that writes the migration code, but pretty cool that you can define your table schema in one place. That's the part I like. No, I'm not in Florida. I just was a week ago, but not right now. I'm planning to finish it up now. We're still going. Yeah, just like 10 more minutes or so. Stream late at 12:40 a.m. is crazy. I mean, just turn the lights on. I'll go to bed after. Everyone Prime's reaction to your index video, by the way. Great. Chat, I've been writing. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. I'm just under 1,000 words right now, but it's just the very beginning of a script for doing the rebuttal to a bunch of people's comments about my one-based indexing video, but like much more serious version. Are you speaking at Laracon or just attending? We're gonna do some coffee stuff there. I'm not gonna say any more than that right now. Yeah. A much more serious, like the one that I did before was much more, like it was supposed to be fun and for Prime to react to, and so it was maybe not like as technical as I think like the arguments can be. So I'll make a more technical one. It'll be longer. Was 0, also a mistake? No. So it's very different counting things that are infinitely divisible. Like time, it's a continuous thing. It's not a stepwise function, right? So like stepwise stuff and like a sequence is way different than like measuring something that can be infinitely divided, right? Like it doesn't make any sense to talk about like a half index. Null was a mistake, yes. Thanks for interacting. Yeah, no. I mean, it's gonna take me a little while. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna 2-based index, yep. But I've been writing up like a bunch of people mentioned Dijkstra's like why numbering should start at 0 thing, and I don't find his arguments very convincing. Like Dijkstra is probably, I'm trying to decide like, is he 100 times smarter than me or 1,000 times smarter than me? I'm not really sure. I don't know which one like it is. You know what I'm saying? It could be even more than 1,000 times smarter than I am, but doesn't mean that I have to find his like every one of his arguments convincing. I didn't find that one very convincing, but I'm not gonna spoil all my takes for the video. They're on the same days. Oh, that's crazy. Doesn't mean he was right all the time. Exactly. Plus, they were really stuck on all loops have to look like this. For x equals something, condition, something else here, and then do this. And it's like, dude, you know, this didn't have to be the way that loops were. You know? Like, and so there's something about this where he's saying, oh, since we have to have like start and some operator here, and then value, and then op, and then finish. It's just not really like convincing, you know? So, anyways, that's fine. I like that math is opinion. Oh, everything's opinions. But anyway, we'll talk about that more later. Otherwise, we're gonna squander our last 5 minutes. We were getting somewhere here. Let's go back to where were we on the Ash Phoenix one here? Okay, so we did code gen here. We made the migration, and then we did migrate. Do I have to pass, if I pass -m, does it apply the migration? Nice. That's awesome. Oh, that must have been why this one didn't go anywhere. Oh, really? What font? There we go. Nice. Tried sapling. I haven't tried it yet, but it's seems pretty interesting. Interacting with your resources. Okay, so now we can make users and we can delete users. I imagine Ecto and Phoenix already have like seeding stuff, right? Do I just use the Phoenix stuff? I just can use Phoenix things for that, right? I don't need to do anything with... Oh, helpers for seeding data. Oh, nice. Useful for quickly creating lots of data that are database seeding or testing. This by action goes straight to data layer. Okay, interesting. You already go to seeds file. It's all function calls at the end of the day. Yeah, that seems fine. Newborn don't even like for it. Yeah, true. Some built-in generator features too. Okay, nice. Development utilities, formatting DSLs, Elixir Sense plugin. Oh, really? So should I need to be using, this is Frank, was it you? I guess I don't remember. Someone was saying I should be using Elixir LS to do this. Also ships with a formatter plugin. In formatter EXX, okay. Plugins. Spark.formatter. Okay, cool. LSP Elixir LS. Well, maybe I just only want to do snippets. I think I can do that. LSP specification. Why is this light mode? What happened? What happened to this? Something must have got jacked up for this. Whatever. Completion is a completion provider. Completion options. Resolve provider. Completion. Where can I say snippet provider? Completion capabilities. Server capabilities. Position encoding, text document sync. Completion options. Completion item. Completion client capabilities. Completion item. True. Can I put everything else into false? Oh, if I want to say just snippets, I wonder if I can do that. Let's use mix formatter. As Spark config and config EXS2, you can order the sections and it'll automatically move them in consistent order. Oh, that's cool. You got an example, Frank, like of an open source project I can copy paste for that? Maybe I just don't even need lexical. I don't know. It worked great for me for other stuff, so I was like happy to continue to use it. But example in the docs. Oh, okay. Minimal config for your Ash resources. Okay, cool. You use a different module than Ash resource. My app type. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, very nice. So this is my config, I'm assuming then? It seems cool. User. And then we have something like section order actions, attributes, relationships, identities. Actions, attributes, relationships, identities. Dude, can I put like Postgres and stuff in here too? Attributes and relation actions. Actions, do, and read. I don't know. So then if I put this here, it'll move this above here. Oh, nice. Very cool. Where do you play your Elixir app? My current one is running on my computer. Oh, feels amazing, man. What do I mean, my computer? Oh, I mean, like, if we go to dashboard here, rewards, teach, dashboard, and we go here, and I change this to be like user. Where do we have something here? Like this, user display. Wow. See how this just, see how it just like did it? You know what I'm saying? And then it went away, and I can do this again, and then it's here. And like you guys will all be seeing that too if you have this page open. Like it just does the same thing. This is deploy on save, chat. It's not really deploying because you're just connecting to my computer. I'm using Cloudflare tunnels for it. What's the song? Oh, sorry, Babek. I'm not sure. I missed it. So it's like I just have a port open through Cloudflare tunnels. So like I don't have and then this is just, I have this, a subdomain on my Teach TV site for that. That people can connect to. So pretty cool. Hilariously fast. YSO. Oh, nice. Is that paid? The Cloudflare thing, the tunnel thing is free if you have a domain through them and stuff. So it dies when you turn it off. Yeah. But you kind of can't do anything when a stream isn't on. So that's fine. My uptime's like fine. Although I think right now it's probably short. Yeah, because when I was gone, we must have lost power or something. I don't know. My computer was off when I got home. Before that, it was like several weeks. It was like, I don't know. I'm pretty good. It's enough 9s for me. It's up 100% of the time I'm streaming. So. No downtime for deploys either. FlyOS Easy Phoenix deployment. Yeah, but it can't possibly be as easy as that. I mean, it's pretty good for basically, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I think it's good. I'm not going to do it for my actual site that I build. You know what I mean? We'll deploy it somewhere real and everything, but yeah. React to this. Gever, links don't work in YouTube chat, by the way, if you tried to send the link. Okay, well, that's super cool. That is great. Okay, so I want to try doing this again. Let's go back to user and let's see if now we get like attempt to index local C, a Boolean value. Oh, right. Right. I remember now. LSP init. We got to go completion provider, and we'll say vim.nil. That's why. Trap exit. Hey, thanks. Belge for the rest of us. Gemini share. What? That's funny. Still waiting for the Prime Junior React website without React. I mean, it was running. But we're probably not going to get back to it anytime soon. We'll have to see, though. Is that an index C, a Boolean value? What? Oh, LSP, right, where I said equals true here for a completion provider. I just don't need to say anything. It'll just put the right ones there. Duh. I thought that this was gonna then like show me some of these other actions or something like this. Attribute. Okay, nice. Oh, sweet. Oh, great. Something. String. Standard error. Okay, cool. Very cool. Nice. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm not gonna read the whole LLM thing, but it's funny your first bit there. It's good. I gotta go anyways. Okay, so we'll test that out. It would be DSL generates snippets or allows. Yep, yeah. It would be interesting to see if I can filter to just get snippets from one of the completion engines, and then I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm interested in some of that anyways, just for understanding a little bit more about how server capabilities and everything work in LSP, but that's fine. It's 1 a.m. I gotta go. We'll be back every night. Basically. 10 p.m.-ish Eastern time. And then we'll do a daytime stream as well. Okay, I'm really liking this so far, though. So we're going to see. Yeah, copy is fake. Yeah. I'm getting closer, right? I'm getting closer on a bunch of these, right? Like, we can turn off different capabilities, which is good. Like, that's what I want. I want to turn some of these off. Like, this way they don't fight about documentation or like formatting. I mean, right? So like this one doesn't try and do formatting, right? So like Elixir Alice doesn't do the formatting. It was like, this one is good, right? It's like, okay. So we can make it so they play nicer together by like turning off different features of each of them. I don't know which one is better for each one, right? Like I've liked the completions from Lexical most of the time, but then now this Elixir LS has this other way to do it. So I don't know. Anyways, okay, we gotta go. Just watch the next video.